Welcome back to Daily AI News at Let's Data Science. It's 2026-06-13. Today, we're diving into some pivotal developments from the future of machine intelligence to major product launches. Let's get to it. Our top story is a landmark policy intervention that could reshape how advanced AI systems are distributed worldwide. Anthropic has disabled access to its most advanced models, Fable 5 and Mythos 5, after receiving a U.S. export control directive. According to Anthropic, the company received the order at 5:21 p.m. Eastern Time on June 12th and was required to suspend access for any foreign national, including foreign national employees. To ensure compliance, Anthropic says it had to disable both models for all customers globally. The directive reportedly came from Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick in a letter sent to Anthropic CEO Dario Amodei. Reporting from Reuters, Axios, Bloomberg, and others indicates the action followed claims that another company had identified a jailbreak technique affecting Mythos 5. Authorities cited national security concerns related to the model's ability to identify software vulnerabilities if safeguards were bypassed. Anthropic publicly disagreed with the rationale. The company described the evidence as a narrow, non-universal jailbreak and stated that the demonstrated capability is already available in other publicly accessible systems, including OpenAI's GPT 5.5. Anthropic also noted that Fable 5 and Mythos 5 underwent extensive pre-release red teaming and security testing. The broader significance here extends well beyond a single vendor. For years, export controls have largely focused on chips, hardware, and semiconductor tooling. This directive shifts attention directly to model access itself. If similar actions expand across the industry, frontier AI providers may need new licensing frameworks, stronger geofencing controls, and revised international deployment strategies. For enterprise teams building products on top of advanced models, regulatory risk is becoming an operational consideration alongside performance, cost, and safety. The second major story also centers on regulation, this time involving OpenAI. A coalition of 42 state attorneys general has opened a multi-state investigation into OpenAI. New York Attorney General Letitia James's office reportedly served a subpoena seeking documents covering advertising practices, user engagement and retention, handling of consumer and health data, interactions involving minors and seniors, model behavior, and internal policies. The timing is particularly notable because the investigation became public just days after OpenAI confidentially filed for an initial public offering. According to reporting cited in the coverage, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and JP Morgan are among the banks involved in the planned IPO process. OpenAI stated that it takes the concerns seriously and intends to engage constructively with regulators. For practitioners and organizations deploying AI systems, this story highlights a growing trend. Regulators increasingly want access to evidence. That means telemetry, evaluation records, retention policies, safety testing documentation, and audit trails are becoming strategic assets rather than administrative afterthoughts. As AI systems move deeper into consumer and enterprise workflows, governance infrastructure is becoming just as important as model performance. Our third top story examines the global reaction to the Anthropic restrictions. The shutdown of Fable 5 and Mythos 5 has reignited discussions around sovereign AI. One of the most prominent responses came from Zoho co-founder Sridhar Vembu, who described the development as a major wake-up call. Vembu argued that technology has become inseparable from national sovereignty and urged India to accelerate investment in domestic AI capabilities. According to reports, Vembu called for greater adoption of open-source models, expanded local research and development, and deeper semiconductor investment. Other industry figures, including Mohandas Pai, also pushed for stronger domestic AI investment. Whether or not the Anthropic restrictions prove temporary, the reaction underscores a broader shift already underway. Governments, enterprises, and research organizations increasingly want access to AI capabilities that are not dependent on a single foreign provider. The conversation around sovereign AI, local inference, and open models is moving from theory into practical planning. Our fourth top story is a significant hardware launch aimed directly at AI developers. AMD has opened pre-orders for its Ryzen AI Halo developer platform. Priced at $3,999, the compact system is built around the Ryzen AI Max Plus 395, also known as Strix Halo. It includes 128 gigabytes of unified LPDDR5X memory, 2 terabytes of NVMe storage, a 40-core RDNA 3.5 integrated GPU, and a 50 TOPS XDNA2 neural processing unit. AMD says the platform supports both Linux and Windows and can run local models up to 200 billion parameters. The company is also promoting ROCm support and highlighting benchmark comparisons against NVIDIA's DGX Spark in selected workloads. For developers, the most interesting detail may be the 128 gigabytes of unified memory. That specification dramatically expands the range of models that can run locally without relying on expensive cloud infrastructure. While independent benchmark validation is still needed, the Ryzen AI Halo reflects a growing trend toward high-memory, developer-focused AI appliances that reduce barriers to local experimentation and inference. Now, for a few other key updates in our lightning round. Anthropic's restricted cybersecurity model, Claude Mythos Preview, continues to draw attention after a collaboration with Mozilla. According to Security Week, the model identified 271 Firefox vulnerabilities that were patched in Firefox 150. More than 40 CVEs were addressed, including CVE 2026-6746, CVE 26-6757, and CVE 2026-6758. Mozilla CTO Bobby Holly emphasized that the vulnerabilities were not fundamentally new classes of bugs, but the results demonstrated how dramatically AI can accelerate vulnerability discovery. In AI-powered biotech, Cellular Intelligence acquired global rights to STEMPD, a Parkinson's disease stem cell therapy program previously associated with Novo Nordisk. STEMPD has completed dosing in a phase 1 and 2 study and holds FDA Fast Track designation. Cellular Intelligence plans to apply its foundation model, called the Universal Virtual Cell Signaling Model, to accelerate development and manufacturing. Novo Nordisk also made an equity investment in the company. And at Meta, CEO Mark Zuckerberg acknowledged that the company made mistakes during its recent AI workforce transformation. The restructuring reportedly eliminated about 8,000 positions while reassigning roughly 7,000 employees into AI-related initiatives. The comments come amid reports of significant morale challenges within Meta's applied AI organization, which includes approximately 6,500 engineers and product managers. Zuckerberg stated that Meta does not expect additional company-wide layoffs during 2026 and plans organizational changes intended to improve employee support. And that's your AI briefing for today. The landscape is moving faster than ever, and we'll be here to track it with you. For more insights, visit us at letsdatascience.com. Thanks for tuning in. Stay curious, and we'll be back tomorrow with the latest in AI.